Pam, I don't know about you. I love the indoors. Believe me. You like doing the outdoor stuff. You're always in the rivers and the mountains. I love the indoors, but even I'm going a little crazy right now when it's in the middle of January. It's so cold. I just want to...
Snow day after snow day after.
So, today we thought we'd talk about fun things that you can do inside.
One of the things that I like to do to bring the outdoors in is I like to get some of my camping gear out. And in the living room area where we have the TV, I like to just set up like a little campsite. I get the mummy sleeping bag, of course.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, the mummy sleeping bag. Yeah.
I don't like monster stuff.
They're shaped really like almost like a cone, like an ice cream cone, and just put your body in there. There's just something about being wrapped up. There's just something about being wrapped up like that just it's so comforting. And then I got my little, my little Bunsen burner stove.
Oh,
so
okay.
I just make hot toddies in there.
Oh, I'll come over.
Yeah, but you gotta sit on the ground and use.
No, I can't get on. I can't get that low.
Okay, and then
I'll never get up.
I get the fold. Well, you can use my folding chairs. So
Okay,
get those
done.
out.
Sold.
And they've got the little area there where you put the drink in. So I think you might like that.
Okay.
And
Guilty.
We indoor camp.
Indoor camp. That is so fun.
Yeah.
One of the best things to do when you're stuck inside is to get around to those projects that you've had piling up. You says, I'm going to do it. You don't do it. Finally, being inside is a great chance to do those projects. One of my favorite things to do is to alphabetize my charms for my charm facelet. I have a tackle box, and I like to put them in alphabetical order. Sometimes it's just for what they are. If it goes bird, cat, dog, like that. Sometimes, though, I'll organize them by season or by color or by activity. And that's where the real fun is, even though you're making more work for yourself in the future because you might forget how you organized it. Regardless, it's a great way to sit around, watch the TV, cook dinner, put something in the oven, alphabetize or organize your charms for your charm facelet. And we have some very exciting charms for our charm facelet already. We're always adding more. There's always more work to do. Something great to do when you're inside.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Of course, I get called over to do the labeling.
This gal has thumbs like you wouldn't believe. Just
I do. My thumbs are massive.
oh, it's incredible. Never
Yeah.
seen it. It's like she should be hitchhiking the way she thumbs. Don't do that.
I
It's
have
not safe.
in the past.
Are you joking?
I'm not.
Are you joking?
It was a different time when we were in college.
I'd rather walk, and that's saying something. I do not like to walk anywhere.
I have intuition. I have, martial arts skills. So I have a slightly different approach and opinion about it.
So you would just go out to that highway turnpike, stick your thumb out, and get in the car with some stranger?
Well, it wasn't usually the turnpike. I'd be more down by the mall or somewhere that I knew that nice people would be,
Oof, kids, do not try this at home. It may have, Pam turned out great.
I'm not saying I recommend it nowadays, but...
I don't recommend it nowadays.
I know that this is a little bit controversial, but maybe a good question to ask our Clipper chicks is, have you ever hitchhiked?
I don't know if I want to hear those answers. Or you could just answer, what are your favorite indoor activities for this frigid, cold time of year, huh?
Yeah, we could take it back to that.
Another one of my favorite activities to do when I'm stuck inside is called toll-free numbers. Now, any number that starts with 1-800, you don't get charged on your phone for calling.
888.
888-877, they got all of them.
Yeah, I love calling toll-free numbers. I prefer the automated ones because I don't always like to have to speak to people. I enjoy people, but I don't always want to have to speak to them. So I like the automated systems. And one of the things I do is I like to call and get the updates on my airline accounts, how many miles I've got. And it's all automated. Of course, I have zero in each one. I have not traveled anywhere yet.
Haven't traveled yet.
But I love the system, and it's very organized, and I get that report, It's like personalized service on demand.
Without a person.
Now, I'm not sure you would love that, though, because I know you like talking to people.
I like to talk to a person, even if I'm checking my bank balance, I say 0, 0, 0. Associate, until I get to someone I can talk to. It's just fun. It's nice to know that someone on the other line is listening to you and that you're having a moment, even if it's just brief, even if you're just talking turkey or just talking business. I like it.
Oh, well, I know why you're not. So I think you're actually supposed to say representative not associate.
See, this gal is so tech savvy. We would never be on YouTube if it weren't for her. She figured all this out. She set up the website. She put in the names and the passwords. We are so lucky to have someone who knows all this tech stuff.
Thanks.
God, she's like a hacker.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Which of these activities are you going to try? Leave your answer in the comments. We'll be back next week, every Wednesday at 1 o'clock p.m. For them, like, comment, and subscribe, and please register for JJoCon this April 10th. It's coming right up. Get your tickets while you can.
Yep.
Bye
See
now.
you there. Bye, Clipper Chicks.